game. And now with Dopeness getting eliminated earlier, Tianba are like, all right, hey, let's get a good game in here and get out of this bottom three.
Yeah, exactly. You're not too far off. Couple points. It's only a duo, though. That's the scary thing. Need to weaken them early. That task is way harder. Half as many players to rely on.
Now, yeah, you're just going to see these rotations come out. I mean, S2G need to find themselves a good solidified position, and they do, right? They have a good spot in this next circle, especially if the zone goes up north. Yeah, I think now it's time to play things a little bit slower, slow things down. You got to get to end game if you're S2G. Fights right here are way too dangerous because if you take a fight, you're getting third party, almost guaranteed. So slow it down a little bit and try to get this win because that's what you need. You need still a good amount of points here. And if you can get that win now, man, they'll be having a good solid chance in the last 3 matches.
Good to see everyone being a little bit more cutthroat with the application of how they're playing, right? It's kind of what we were saying. You got to try and run a few more risks, and taking down Godlike now presents that opportunity to rise. Let's see where the zone's going to go on it. Who will get a bit of a gift?
Dead center. Dead center here. So the S2G are still in play here. The duo from Tianba are not going to be in trouble because everyone's going to be crashing in this area. And you can see Vitality are driving right by. Everybody instantly moving on. S2G not happy with just taking that corner side. They want dead central, and they are pushing on up. Vitality now. Oh, boy. Here comes TT Project looking to punish them in the shack. Nice shots there from Niaz. And this is some desperation points on the side of TT Project. They need every single one of them.
Sitting inside the vehicles for Vitality is the only play they can make. They quickly heal themselves up and re-peek back through. Razak, star player for this squad that's been popping off in this very battleground. They're going to go for the quick pickup play, it seems. Federales runs in. Oh, the hovercraft just clipping the toes of Niaz as he gets crushed. And Razy finishes it off there. They can block some of this space as well. Hard commit to that recovery. Make sure they get back to 3 members, Jukes.
How are these guys alive?
I don't know.
This is insane. I mean, this was the worst case scenario for TT Project. Just Team Vitality said, all right, you know what? Yeah, you guys thought that we were just big chilling. No. If you're going to take us out, you got to do it quick. Now we're going to see Young Galacticos here just on the move little by little. Ida holding this compound, a strong position in this zone is exactly what they need to be doing. They got a couple eliminations early. You know, get yourselves a nice secure spot. Ensure that you get to that end game here. S2G would have 6 eliminations, which is a great start for them. They did lose 1 player, so they got to start playing very conservative here. They full committed to this position, dead center. They're like, you know what? We're going to hold the dead center, wide out in the open. We're going to secure this shack, have all our vehicles blown up. So they really, really need to hope that the zone just keeps centering on up to their position.
That's the crew taking down Hyunbin there as they're able to detonate the vehicle. And you can see it's not looking too great health-wise for Nonshin Red Force. They chip damage onto one of them, 2 of the players knocked for now. That's a bit of a spread where you got Wolves nearby, Hustler crew in position. This is the fight that's currently going down. Ooh, nade inside from Slanik. As Wolves get that one on target.
Let's go Wolves, man. Wolves need to do something here to keep the NA dreams, hopes alive. Wolves having one of the best substitute players on the planet in Juancho. Fortunately, we haven't seen him in the game, but he is here in the arena watching over his squad. And hopefully looking to extend their stay here just a little bit longer. 30 points, not nearly out of the danger zone yet. They need a good game to at least solidify them to that survival stage. But man, that survival stage is going to be jam-packed here. Tianba looking like they are going to might be going to it. Alpha 7 looking headed in that direction as well. As we look at the top players, of course, we see a whole bunch of team vitality. That makes sense.
It really does. Zone crunching in once again, though. Centering up. S2G, Hora, and of course the remaining members of Tianba within the area for now. Surprised Ida from distance as well when we saw that fight with Wolves and Nonshin, but they were able to steal away one more point just off the back of the encounter. This is Yangon pushing up onto TT Project. Oh, they're trying to get away in the vehicle, but they're running into another team on the hillside. It goes both ways though. Damage done. Federales from distance helping Vitality put pressure onto these squads.
Young Galacticos, there's Say Cloud, all right, popping a couple shots there on the side of Vitality. I'm surprised he even shot that, considering that he's so far out of position in this circle. But now I was wondering, where is Alpha 7? When are they going to make some moves? There's Obscure getting a nice shot there onto E-Arena. That's huge for this lobby. E-Arena going out here shuts down one of those top players. And Tourniquet, though, last player up. Oh, devastating A7 here. Oh, and good for them, though. 7-2-1 gets that elimination. That's going to be a huge sigh of relief for the side of A7.
It's Wolves as well, making it so uncomfortable for Alpha 7 there. They thought they could take a fair fight, be able to just play a head-to-head with both squads. Doesn't work that way. Wolves keep the pressure on A7. 721 GS as well. Still stealing points here and there in these games. Darkin takes the shots up onto Fajita. You got the spam over. In the midst of all this, Vitality have finally finished what remained of TT Project. And the solo from Alpha 7 stuck in a horrific position.
Horrific is right. And the Wolves are holding the north side, wrapping all the way around to find a position in this next zone. Obscure just going to be eating a whole lot of blue damage. And this is stage 5. This one hurts. Alpha 7 just can't seem to catch a break here. Can't get anything going. And S2G, hard committing to that central spot, is working out so far. And that is, yeah, Obscure's just going to go out to blue. So that's A7. If they want to make it into the top 3, they need to win almost every single game going forward.
Impressed how good Wolves have been able to play as well with the really awkward fights they've had here. Handling themselves nicely against multiple squads. Sonic does finally fall. He was hitting some big shots. It could be a detriment to the remainder of the Wolves roster. Gang gone. Brutal position, bro. They got the smokes, limited cover. Hovercraft still there.
Now we're going to see Ida. 4 players up. They took the most dominant position in the zone early, and it is working out for them. What's even working out for them more is the fact that Godlike's gone, right? Nongshim Red Force are hurt. E-Arena is out of here. Hora only have 2 players left, so, and those are really the only top 5 that matter, right? So, oh man, that's going to be really huge for the side of S2G and Ida. It opens the door. It opens the door for them to make it into the finals, but you still got to walk through it. Team Vitality, meanwhile, are applying that pressure onto Young Galacticos. It's only Smile and Romeo up left, and they are going to be stuck trying to just snake this one out and make something happen.
Nade from Smile being cooked. A few shots over from Tiamba as well, it seems. Doesn't overcommit onto chucking that one, just going to belly crawl back through the weeds and see if he can get into a good spot here. Thread the needle with a nade, get it on top of Vitality. There's the boom. Not enough to connect onto Federales. Information going both ways as well. The hovercraft coming in from Romeo to close the gap. He dives out. Quick reposition from Federales.
Now we're going to see Tianba get eliminated, so they weren't able to put up anything here. Federales looking to go ahead and make a play on a Romeo. Let's see what he can do. Does he have any? Doesn't need it! Jump headshot, baby! Through the window, through the wall. That is how you get it done.
Incredible elim on that one. But whilst Federales is celebrating, Ida's eyes light up once again. They know their job is not done. Razak takes the heat back over to Ida and puts pressure on them. Razy incredibly low in the distance. They got to go for the pickup play on Rita. They have to tuck in now.
Man, Team Vitality, 13 points. Oh, this is tough considering that these are all points everybody else needs. So they are just making this lobby that much harder here, because that's now Nongshim Red Force eliminated. So pretty dud game for our top 5, excluding Team Vitality. Aura's still alive with 2, but they haven't done much at all. And with S2G getting 8, this is a good chance. This is a good opportunity, right, for them to just continue to chug along and do a little good game of catch-up.
Yeah, it feels like it's been a bit of a sleeper journey for them today. I mean, 8 elims. Still looking like they've got a lot more to give as well. If Ida go down, that's going to be them next in line to really try and take benefit from the games they're having here. Ooh.
Ouch. Man, Team Vitality just crushing dreams non-stop here. They have the craziest day ever yesterday, and now they're just looking to crush the teams of these teams that are trying to desperately make it into the top 5. Rita, it's up to him to make it play on Federales. Ooh, saw a little pixel. Takes a little pop shot at it. And now, Federales does get knocked by 721 GS. It just leaves, I believe, Razak up left for Team Vitality.
Only one player left from Wolves now. Bora set up in the shack. There's the nade coming over. They do get the shots onto him and the nade misses, so they're fine to survive as a duo with Wolves being taken out of the running. Like you said, Vitality just down to Razak. It won't get any easier. S2G bringing the heat over to 721 GS as they'll scrap each other. So far away though, Jukes. It's not an easy gap to close. They've got to get a move on.
Yeah, now this is S2G's time. Like, honestly, S2G, you did a great job. You got to the end game. Now it's time to get aggressive. Move. You need all of these eliminations. Team Vitality is stealing all of them from you. You need all that you can get, because Godlike is out. Aura, they're getting some points on the board as well. So if you're S2G, now's your time. Are you going to make it happen, though? Because Ida is still soaking up points here.
Vitality finally full. They can get back over there and resupply off of the crates that are inside of the building. 721 GS taking a lot of damage as well. This is just the cleanup. That's all S2G need from it.
Hey, shout out to 721 GS, though. Great day today, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they were in the bottom 3 looking down and out, but they put themselves at least in a running for the survival stage. Actually, they're looking pretty good for the survival stage here. Oleko gonna have to make a play for his team. Does get some sightlines on S2G, but Solke able to make it behind that hail bale and take them out.
And again, that's another point stolen by Ida as well, with the shot we saw coming over from Darkin. One of those knocks goes his way, converted into a point. So still squeezing little bits out of this lobby as we remain with our final 3 squads. Hora down to the 2 players. Ooh, Sky's gonna buckle as well. Instant connection from Emre on the peak up. They're not slowing down, Jukes. They're just getting started.
Yeah, now Aura are out. That's the right play. Honestly, both of these teams were like, hey, Aura's that way? Yeah. Let's all focus there first, all right? And then we can deal about it later on, because we're the ones trying to get in the top 5. Aura are already there. And now a huge fight as SGG. He's got the AWF, baby. Let's see some of that late game sniper action. But what? Oh, Rita. Talk about, hey, we got barbershops here for these players, and Rita just got a haircut.
Short back and sides for Rita. Ridiculous, that one didn't connect.
Woo-wee.
The scope attached for max precision. Looking to punch a hole straight through them. As it comes down to 2 teams that are neck and neck towards each other. The rise we've seen from S2G. And an Ida that took that chicken dinner previously and have not slowed down. a slight advantage in terms of the battle of attrition, Jukes. It's a 4 versus 3 on the manpower.
Oh, I know we joked about that missed shot, but that was actually a really brutal miss, considering that if he would have hit that, Rita's gone, and there's no way he's getting res. It would have been a 3v2 situation. So, barely missing. That would actually have been a 3v3, would have evened things up here. So, unfortunate for that. Let's see what kind of plays you're going to make. Now, you can see Ida just slowly creeping up, pushing their back against the blue zone, and now with that snake play coming into here, one good nade could shut them down. Come on, bust out that AWM again. You got to do it. You got to hit that shot for your team and clutch things up. This is where that kind of play could really come in and make something happen.
Kamikaze taking some big hits. Emre, look at the reaction time, Jukes. He steps up, absolutely lays down the law. Spitting bullets, one by one they're being removed. Unless he can save it with the snipe, it's all over. And they're going to run him down.
Didn't really do much except for Team Vitality, right? I mean, it was a non-game for them, and that opened things up. Let's take a look at the team comps and hear what they had to say.
Yoksa arkadan bir tane var. Emir kaldı. Araba sürüyorum. Bana sürüyorum. Gel beraber devam edelim, gel. Sür, araba sür. Nice oğlum.
Tempered celebration. They're happy, bro. They know. They've been there before, Jukes, and they're locking it down. Beautiful signs, though. It's the way as well. They actually stole so many Elim points off other teams amidst all that commotion in those fights, right? Anytime there's a third-party angle from distance, we're talking meters. They're hitting shots.
Yeah, I mean, these guys, this is what I was talking about in that last game, right? When you have such an insane clutch play, it exudes confidence in your entire squad. They believe in you as a player. They believe that it's a sign, right? It's meant to be for us to make it. And we saw that circle early on. I was like, hey, that's probably the best spot in the zone. They immediately were like, yeah, let's take that. And since they looted at Pachinki, and they took full advantage of it. What a clutch play right here. It's to catch up and be able to make it into the finals, and they're looking like they're making it happen.
Locked it down. Happy with themselves. And a pathway now went from being possibly impossible to now literally a reality, Dukes. They're right there.
Yeah. I mean, but this is what it took. This is what it took, right? This is why we were really casting so much doubt, right? Because it took like 2 back-to-back wins to even make it a chance. They just did it, and good for them that they did it in the first half of the day, right? I mean, there's still 3 more matches left to go. That's plenty of time to really lock things down, but it's gonna be interesting to see, right, which team got knocked out of the top 5, right? That is gonna be really wild to see, and unfortunately, on the other side of things, right, we didn't see Tianba. We were able to make it.
Yeah, Tianba. So many different narratives that we're looking at here and so much more to discuss. So stick with us when we get back into it.
Team Vitality is one of the best teams in club championship this year, but I don't feel any responsibility. I think we're happy that outside our game we also can contribute to the team's Vitality point on the club championship. Winning the championship would mean a lot to me because we can give 1,000 points to Team Vitality.
AGL 的俱乐部的排名在不断上升，然后我们也是会有一点压力的，然后我们也是随着压力的变化，我们也改变我们自己的打法。如果 EWC 我们 AGL 拿下总冠军的话，我是非常开心的，因为我们所有的项目在多项开花嘛，大家都是在拿冠军为一个目标奋斗，然后我们也是非常开心嘛。
За хэрвээ одоо Aurora Gaming Sub Championship-д одоо байрцдад ч юм уу төрүүлэх юм бол одоо мэдээж манай багийг тодорхой хэмжээнд төв нэмрээ оруулсан болохоор мэдээж одоо маш бахархалтай байна гэж бодож байна.
As if there was any question if Ida was gonna show up, Max. They get that back-to-back chicken dinner. If I'm not mistaken, if the math is right, they jumped up to 5th place.
It's not chicken dinner anymore, it's a chicken buffet right now for Ida, having a great time. But especially for a team that was middle of the pack, back-to-back wins, right, was great because we saw at the start of day 7, the point gap between the teams in the top 5 was quite significant, like 20 plus points. These wins, and especially that now going towards Vitality and such, is great because it just enables a possibility for these teams to initiate a comeback. Ida looking so confident because they know it's do or die. If they want to go to the finals right away, they need to show up, and they've done that massively on day 2 of their group.
No, it's very true. I do enjoy what we're seeing from Ida, the back-to-back. I mean, it's the 3rd back-to-back we've had in the group stage.
Got many here,
we've had many coming on through here. Yeah, it's really nice to see. But, you know, it is a classic gameplay, classic strategy that we're seeing from a couple of different teams. Nongshim being one of those, right? Where they are going into the mid-circle. There we go. Mid-circle, finding a compound, and then just staying there, staying put, being really, really nice to see that come on through. They wait, and then about phase 5, they start actually moving through and spreading out, trying to gain a little bit of control as well. So that's really nice to see from Ida, and I want to see it again.
It is nice to see one team that, honestly, a lot of teams got a chance to just push up the leaderboard here, especially for the middle of the pack. Godlike, they ended up being eliminated early on, right? We saw them start off hot at the beginning of the day. It has slowed down a little bit for this squad, especially considering they're currently in that contention for top 5. But it is a big opportunity. Lace, if you, Matt Neftera, if you can just stop hogging the mic and pass it on. There you go. Thank you very much. But as I was saying, Lace, it's a big opportunity for some of these other squads to be able to jump up that leaderboard. One of them being none other than 721.
Honestly, it's been such a ride watching this team, and by that, I mean they are making micro adjustments mid-game. Still, though, getting a little caught out. I mean, and this is from the likes of, like, I gotta chuck in there as well, because they're literally holding this front position against 721 on the north side, and they were at about like a three player part, and it's just unfortunate 721 aren't sort of making these, like, I guess, made like minor adjustments to have that line of sight on them. And I mean, they're getting caught out by these massive split holds from these teams. But yeah, I've got to add S2G there into the mix because they are performing incredibly well.
I feel like you've been supporting 721 a lot today. Yesterday was Vitality. Can you support Nongshim Red Force? Just for no particular reason.
They don't need to be supported extra.
Good juju.
I'll take extra points for them. I don't care.
So
Can you just say, Lace, can you just say Hyunbin one time for us, please?
Hyunbin?
Okay, there you go. That's an extra 15 eliminations for Hyunbin today.
Guys, I have a reverse caster curse, by the way. Did you know that?
That's called a blessing.
Yeah. I call it a reverse caster curse for everyone at home. But yeah, just PayPal me.
We'll hit you up.
You especially you, Max. Okay, we might find a good rhythm here, especially if you're able to curse a team, she'll uncurse them, and then you and I, Neptura, will try to curse them again. But for some of the other teams, a big surprise for me has to be Alpha 7. We kind of have to bring them back, right? For Alpha 7, we're expecting a bit of a jump up today of the likes of what 721 has been able to do, some of the other squads like EDA, but it hasn't been the case for Alpha 7.
No, it hasn't. They had a couple of really good spots, and then in this last game, the last couple of games, it really feels like they've fallen back down in terms of that momentum. They're not really building on anything, and we are looking now at the overall ranking because yeah, it is EDA. A7's not on the front page, and I think we know why, but EDA, hello.
EDA jumped up all the way to second place. That's what happens when you get a back-to-back.
Yeah, I mean, a back-to-back will do that for you. So really good jump up from EDA. Generally a team that I thought would be middle of the pack. I was not expecting to be in here, the top 5, but they just shut us all up right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. The late's blessing is real apparently right now, though, looking at this page. Yangon Galacticos, day 1 Nitro, showing some like sparks of aggression. I was really excited, but today, this team just fully disappeared, I would say.
Yeah, it's weird. I was really hoping for a lot more coming on through because, yeah, they've been so nice. They've not been playing passive. They've been trying to do a lot of things. They've been trying to control a lot of area, and it's just not really coming through. I don't know if that's because teams are, you know, pushing that aggression a little bit more and they're getting caught out, or if it's more of just faltering in mentality.
Looking at this one, I'm sorry, I have to go down at this point. Tiamba, what is going on? They're so passive. This does not look like the Tiamba we saw play so well back in the Macau Invitational. They look like just a shadow of their past selves. So Tiamba, at
the
this
whole
point,
region, honestly, the whole Chinese region looks like that because they have not been performing well at all.
All gamers had like some good moments, but Tiamba, I would say, is the team that I was expecting a lot of aggression, and I'm sorry to say I've been disappointed, especially by QZZ. He's not even taking any fights. They're so passive. There's still time to exit the bottom 3, but top 5 for Tiamba, not happening.
All right. Well, hey, I've been able to surprise you guys in the past, so I'm going to surprise... No, keep looking forward, sir. You're in class right now.
Okay.
Because I have a surprise for y'all that you get a chance to open up. Here you go, Max. Hold this for me.
Oh, gift. He's been so nice.
We're going to be opening them up. You guys are going to get some mummies. I get to keep the rest, so I'm not even going to try to open one up. But please, do me a favor. Open them up and see which one you guys are going to be getting. If you get the one, that'd be sick.
Oh, it rips. Wait.
Oh my god, it's okay. You're not gonna keep the box.
ASMR.
You're gonna keep what's inside. Oh, and there's also inside a package, so you're gonna have to do 2 unboxings for me.
Oh, I got a card. What do I have?
What do you think you're gonna be getting? No, don't look at the card right now. Just open the thing.
Okay, don't look at the card. I'm gonna be getting the blue one, the blue and the white.
Blue and the white?
I'm gonna get the blue one.
Oh, you did. That's actually pretty sick. Okay, Lace, what are you gonna get?
Okay, ready? Are you ready?
Oh, squishy.
I got a classic mummy.
Nice.
Those are sick.
I win.
Those are sick. Okay.
Your one?
I like them. You know what?
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
Doesn't matter who wins, who got the best one, because now I get to keep them all. Yeah.
Oh, Looty. Dude, we're halfway through. Day 2 of Group B. It's crazy. We've got some teams in the bubble as well. TT Project, Dopeness, Tianba.
Yeah. I would love to step in one of these teams.
Step in? Look, dude, I don't know if you're good enough at this game.
Oh, no. I'm not speaking about playing. I'm so bad. I'm speaking like a motivational speech, you know, like a coach.
Yeah, a motivation. Okay, that could work. Yeah.
How do you do?
Oh, how would I do it? I don't know. I would say something like, guys, we're in the bubble. We have to do something. But, you know, trust each other. We have to play our own game. Trust the IGL.
Oh, that's nice. That's calm. That's cool.
Yeah, man. I feel like I shouldn't ask this, but how would you do it?
I will do it the French way, like something like... Bon, maintenant, les gars, on va arrêter de faire de la merde. Hein. On va continuer à jouer plus correctement. On va faire attention à la zone. On va faire des kills et on va arrêter de se chier dessus.
Dude, you terrified the kids. What did you just say?
I just say something like, we're a big family, we got this, and let's win together.
I don't think I believe you.
Back to Caster, guy. Game 4 now.
Say?
I said back to Caster.
What did you say?
Game 4, it's now.
Hey, you know what? I don't think I believe him either. I don't think that's quite what he said, but my French is not quite good enough. We'll have to tune in with Max to see if that was real. We will have to tune him out. Unfortunately, he's laid dead out on a table at the moment, completely slammed out by a chicken leg from Evil 7, apparently. But we are getting in towards our 4th game of the day so far. Ida on a back-to-back, which was kind of amazing to watch and is making it quite difficult for some of the teams at the top. We thought it was kind of a secured top 5. Ida, however, battling their way in with fair ease.